Hello everyone, JamieStarr here with the New World News Network. On this episode, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do a segment like if you were to see on my other YouTube channel where I do sort of music tutorials. I figured as the channel grows and expands, I have more guests, people contributing, sending me articles. I'm going to start doing other things. As you can see, I posted a bunch of documentaries, good background information for some of the stuff I talk about. You know, you see the morning news, they'll do cooking segments and product reviews and stuff like that, so I might start doing video game reviews as well, little DIY projects. So here I figured, since on my music channel I do tutorials and I'm working on a new album, so I figured I would give you guys this video. I'll probably have it on the other one as well. So I have Bitwig Studio open. I'm also reviewing this plugin, Lethal, which I had an ad pop up on my Facebook for it. I checked it out. I noticed that their free version, the demo version, has a good sound library with no limitations. It also has a really nice arpeggiator built in. So we're going to basically build a song using the presets and the arpeggiator in it. I have a MIDI loop here of just some basic chords. I'll let you guys hear that. Now we can change this patch. Here I'll put just a little drum loop so we have something kind of keeping time. I loaded some hits into the drum machine already. Now here I'm doing something that's really important as far as getting your drums to sit well in the mix. I did slight pitching so that they're more in tune with the track. So we have these two parts basically. I'm going to duplicate this, duplicate it again. And what we're going to do with this one is we're going to essentially remove all the higher notes so that we can go in and pick a bass sound. this one. Let's put on our arpeggiator. This simply kind of use it to make the choruses. I think I picked the wrong one yet. Now here I kind of want like a pad sound going in the back. I'm going to automate the arpeggiator so that it comes on when the chorus kicks in. Kind of add in, try to find maybe like a shaker loop. soften up this synth part a little bit, so I'll use a filter on it. There we have the basic song structure laid out right there. We have the two guitars. You have the synth lead here, bass part, and the pad section. And you know, if I had my keyboard hooked up, I could add an actual lead over the top of it instead of just the arpeggiated one. Of course, there's a lot more details you can do to the drums, add in fills and rolls and everything like that, but this is the basic framework, and you just build off of that. This is essentially the skeleton of the track. So, I hope everyone enjoyed. Hope you learned something. You got a chance to see Lethal, which I think is a pretty awesome plugin with how easy I can just pop things in it, use the different arpeggiators you can see here, some of the different presets. Again, this is the free version. It's got the ARP, whatever this is, TG. Try it out. Oh, that's cool. Different kind of gates, basically. Add one onto this one. Maybe this we'd lower an octave. That's a little bit too much. We could even just take a full-on drum loop and add it into the mix. here's one of my favorite plugins, the sausage fattener from this on the drums. There's an enhanced delay to that, reverb. And again, this is all just the tiny mixing stuff that really makes a track. If we find a good rev sound. I also really like using these big reverb kicks I have. See how it sounds there. This one sounds a little bit messy. Alright, so let's hear it from the top. Now you hear how that doubling of the snare with the reverb makes that second hit really pop and sound. bass part would sound a lot better if it was arpeggiated. Now you have it kind of pushing the song forward. There we go. So good. Of course, I'd probably have some sort of like singing with a bow quarter over the top of this on the final one. So yeah, there you have the basic foundation of a song, a little bit of mixing. I used lethal for the whole thing. The bass line now sounds awesome, has a bit of a groove driving the song through it. And it's fairly simple, only the two guitars, the pads, the synth lead, the bass, a little bit of drum tweaks. The drum layering is a big part. You hear how it went from just a little rinky-dink beat, layering the other one, a bit of reverb. Now it makes it really kind of pop. Then during the chorus, it definitely beefs it up with those reverbed kicks. Shaker holding it all together, builds up into it with and even with this, it'd probably be good to take the last snare hit out of it. So this way it's more of a big drop into it. And even with the synth lead, you know, it might make it a little cluttered, but another favorite plugin of mine is Effectrix. That does a lot all in one. Throw that on and see how it would edit this. I think it was better without. But either way, there's the song. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned something. If anything, you learned how easy making music is in this day and age. And people shouldn't feel bad about using loops and, you know, MIDI structures like this because there's only so many notes you have. There's only so many combinations you can have. It's a matter of mathematics, probability. You're going to end up repeating stuff. Plenty of Nirvana songs are Beatles songs just played at a different speed with different sounds. This is, where I think the idea of cultural appropriation is absolutely absurd. Oh, is the shaker I picked too African? Is that an African shaker? Maybe it's a Mexican shaker. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. It's so silly. But anyway, New World News Network, JamieStarr. Hope you guys enjoyed.